Hey everybody, welcome to Elite Weather. Mr. G here with the weather forecast for your Thursday and Friday. So we're going to talk about the end of the work week here. And before we do that, we're going to be talking about the channel because we're coming up on 200 subscribers. I have at 190 right now. I appreciate the support from everybody. Thanks guys for being with me today and rocking with the channel. And in honor of getting our 200 subscribers, when we get there, we're going to do a special live show, and I'm going to do a live weather forecast for you guys. And plus, we'll do a little bit of introduction of me. I'll talk a little bit about my background, and you guys can ask questions through the chat. And I'm going to try to do some things to make it a little bit more interactive there. So thanks for rocking with me, okay? And let's talk about that weather forecast, and let's move on to our weather today. And in the weather today, let's take a look at what's going on out there across America. And we have our national radar, and we're seeing those showers and storms in the northeast. We're seeing some severe storms out there across the northeastern sections and into New England and down to about the mid Atlantic states a little bit into New York and parts of Connecticut. There we're seeing those showers and storms. More showers and storms from the Piedmont of the Carolinas down along the southeast coast and the Gulf Coast and back over into Texas, where we're finally seeing some much needed rainfall across the southern plains today. So we're seeing those showers and storms just moving into about the Dallas-Fort Worth area and south of Oklahoma City and over into western Oklahoma, where you're needing some much needed rainfall. So that is great to see there. A couple of showers along the northern plains into North Dakota, and more showers across the desert southwest as we got our spotty monsoons added again, yes, through Utah, Colorado, and New Mexico, with just a couple of small spotty showers through the state of Arizona, and then some tropical moisture here just south of the Mexican border. And that is a look at our national radar. And let's kind of dig in here as we talk about some of the things that we're seeing across the southeast, where we're kind of seeing a bit of rainfall taking place, and we do have a severe thunderstorm warning, a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings in place. One is going to be right about in here near the Georgia and Alabama line. We're seeing a severe thunderstorm there, and another severe thunderstorm there in North Carolina. And in those two areas, we do have a severe thunderstorm, or we have our severe weather outlook. And what we're seeing right here is just a quick glance of what we have forecast today for that severe weather. And there is a slight risk of severe weather down here in Dixieland. So we're talking parts of central Georgia, central Alabama, Mississippi, southern Arkansas, and northern Louisiana. We're going to be seeing that severe weather possible this afternoon. And there we have, we at least one severe storm there along the Alabama and Georgia line there. So, and then we also have more severe weather across the northeast. And here you can see we're forecasted to have that severe weather through parts of the northeast this afternoon. And there we are. We have several severe storms here through parts of the northeast along that frontal boundary that's moving from west to east there. So these severe storms will progress over toward the east and eventually probably we will be moving into the Boston area. So you guys in the Boston area will be seeing those severe thunderstorms roll through your area later today, and they will probably increase in the number of storms and start to fill in this region here as the day wears on as well. So you are watching for those severe storms, and they are headed in your direction if you are to the east of those storms there. And let's take a look at our storm tracker, and here's where we're seeing all the lightning strikes across America. There's our monsoon storms through the four corner states, a few more storms here through Oklahoma and North Texas and through parts of Louisiana. So just a few lightning strikes there. Some lightning strikes over the Gulf of Mexico, as well as southern Florida. We got some lightning strikes. And a nice cluster of lightning strikes here as we have storms here across the southeast and all the way up into the northeast, where we have our line of severe storms taking place right now. So we're seeing our frontal boundary taking this path here. So we're seeing those showers and storms this afternoon. So that is a look at the storm tracker right now. And here is a look at where that frontal boundary is. Here we have our cold front and the associated area of low pressure that's in southern Canada there. And this trailing cold front is going to extend all the way across here into Oklahoma and over into the Four Corner states. We're going to be seeing the effects of that cold front. And we're going to have a secondary cold front dropping down out of Canada. And this guy is a little bit moisture starved, as all the moisture is caught up in this system out in the front. So all the moisture is trapped down here. So if you are to the east and south of this frontal boundary, you're really dealing with those hot temperatures still. So it's still hot and humid ahead of the front, but a few degrees cooler and a little bit less humidity behind the frontal boundary, and yet cooler still if you're here in the northern plains or in the upper Mississippi Valley where our secondary front is. So it's going to knock a few more degrees off that temperature. And that is looking at the surface analysis map for this afternoon. And here is a look at the watches and hazards. And what we've been seeing is that the heat advisories and heat watches have been over this region, but it's a little bit further to the east, and that is because of our frontal boundary in place right now that is dropping toward the east into the south. And if you are the front is still right about here. So if you're south of that, you're still going to be dealing with the excessive heat watches and the heat advisories in place. As you see, there's a lot less heat advisories in place across Texas because it's a little bit cooler and a lot more cloud cover out there, so you're not dealing with the excessive heat. You still got a heat watch in place across southeastern Texas because the front is still a little bit to your north and it's not as many clouds down there as it is right in this region here. So that is a look at our we don't let us not forget the severe thunderstorm watch. There's a severe thunderstorm watch in place across the northeast as well as into the mid-Atlantic states. We're dealing with the severe thunderstorm watch and a heat advisory. So it's hot and severe thunderstorms. So as that frontal boundary comes through, we'll probably see more severe thunderstorm watches expand through parts of the southeast later on today as well. And our excessive heat watch in place across for the desert southwest there through the high deserts where those temperatures are in the triple digits, and more heat watches and issues here to the Central Valley of California. Our red flag is through Northern California and Southern Oregon, and another red flag through parts of Wyoming as well. So that is our weather advisories and watches for this afternoon. And here is a look at where the severe weather is going to be taking place. And we've already kind of went over this part, so we'll do it quickly. Those severe storms across the northeast, the mid-Atlantic, and the Dixieland area along the Gulf Coast. Here we're going to be seeing more potential for severe thunderstorms. Not a whole lot of activity going on down here just yet. Here probably in Georgia, we're seeing more activity, but it's still pretty quiet this way. But we have those showers and storms down here in Texas and Oklahoma that's going to be drifting to the east there. So you could see those flare up into more severe storms, and we can see a few isolated severe storms across the upper Midwest and across the plain states, the northern plains later this afternoon as well, where we have that secondary frontal boundary in place that's going to spark some storms later today, and some of those guys could be a little bit on the severe side. So that's today. So tomorrow, a lot less in the way of severe weather, and we're going to be seeing that frontal boundary move off the shore, and we're going to see that tail end, but we're going to still see some showers and storms across the southeast and then parts of Texas and Oklahoma as well. We have our Four Corners monsoon that's going to be sending that moisture plume across the Rockies and into the plains. So we see a few areas that can see some possibly severe and isolated severe. We got one in the northeast, the upper Midwest, and the northern plains. So that is a look at the severe weather threat for the next couple of days. And here is your weather forecast for this afternoon. So this afternoon, we're going to be seeing that severe weather yet again across the northeast and the southeast. So we have this frontal boundary in place right now, and this guy is going to be the focus for all of these showers and storms this afternoon across the northeast, all the way down to the Gulf Coast and into the state of Texas today and Oklahoma. You'll be seeing those showers and storms. And our secondary cold front here that's moving across the Great Lakes in the north and the upper Midwest is going to be sparking some more showers and storms through the high plains areas this afternoon. And you can see some possibly severe storms in those regions as well, but not as widespread as you're going to be seeing here and here. But a few isolated storms is possible through parts of the high plains this afternoon as well. And we'll be seeing that monsoon moisture down through New Mexico and parts of Arizona as well. So tomorrow we will be seeing a little bit more in the way of some rainfall across the state of Texas for your Friday. So we'll be seeing that monsoon moisture across the Four Corners and the desert Southwest, showers and storms through the state of Texas and along the Gulf Coast into the state of Florida as our front drops a little bit to the south. Now our tail in the front is going to start to lift up to the north a little bit there, so we're going to be seeing some of the heat return through parts of the Ozarks and Oklahoma and through the state of Kansas. We're going to really start to see a heat dome build in this area here, but you will still continue to see some showers and storms along the southeast and the Gulf Coast for your Friday, and a few showers and storms through parts of the mid-Atlantic through Pennsylvania and southern New York as well. So and some just scattered areas of some showers and storms across the upper Midwest, northern Minnesota, and North Dakota, and again through parts of the Midwest through Iowa, Illinois, and Indiana, and then more showers and storms through parts of Kansas and Nebraska, and then over into the Rockies through Utah, Colorado, and Wyoming, where we can see some more showers and storms. And a few more showers and storms will form along the U.S.-Canadian border as we have another area of low pressure just on the north side of the border that's going to be traversing from west to east in this direction. So it's going to be spreading showers and storms across the U.S.-Canadian border over the next several days as it moves to the east there. So that is a look at the weather forecast, and that's all I have for today, guys. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow with tomorrow's weather forecast. And again, don't forget our special that we're going to be doing when we hit our 200 subscribers. So thanks for rocking with me today, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.